Hello everyone, welcome to new video. This video will be on communication skill. The last video I told you about communication skill, its types and importance and all. This video will be on how to improve your communication skill. This is very important. So let's start. I will give you 10 tips to improve your communication skill. So the first tip is listening. If you want to be a good communicator, you have to listen very well. Listening is very important. If you will not listen carefully, you will not able to communicate that person perfectly. So for that, the foremost thing in communication skill is listening. You have to listen properly. So for that, you need to develop your listening skill. I have one video regarding listening skill. You can just check this out in the iCard. So please click on the iCard, you will get that video. So the first point is listening. Try to listen well. Whatever the message is coming or receiving, whatever message you are receiving, you need to listen it carefully first, then you will respond. Otherwise, you will not able to respond properly. Now, the second point, the most important point of communication skill. And this point is body language. You have to have a very good positive body language. There are a number of components of body language. You need to use it in a proper way to communicate with someone. So for that, body language is very important to improve your communication skill. Now, what other things comes into body language? First of all, your eye contact. Eye contact is very important in body language. You have to do eye contact when you are communicating with someone. Like I am also I am also communicating here with you people as an audience. So I am just looking at you or at your screen. So this is important. If I am just looking here and speak, it will not be interesting. So that's why when you communicate with someone, you need to just look straight or look at the eyes, or you need to do the eye contact with that person whom you are doing or whom you are communicating. So that's why eye contact is very important. Your posture, how you stand, that's very important. If you just stand straight and speak with confidence, it will show you have good communication skill. Now, the next one, your hand-eye coordination is very important. Whenever you are speaking or whenever you are communicating with someone, your eyes and hands should go side by side. If I'm just not looking at you, I'm just doing this and I'm doing this, this will not be fruitful. So that's why you need to just use your hand-eye coordination in a better way. The next one in body language is your relaxed, balanced, friendly appearance. When you are communicating with someone, you should not be very stiff like this. No, you should be very normal, very casual and talking to that person. You need to have a good friendly smile when you talk, but don't smile too much. Okay, so that's important. And your gesture should be very pleasant. Your facial expression should be very pleasant. So these all are including in body language. Now the next one to improve your communication skill, this one is confidence. When you are talking or when you are communicating with someone, you have to be very confident. You should not look nervous. Your facial expression should not look nervous. You should be very confident when you will talk to someone. This is important. When you're communicating with someone with confidence, that person also feel confident and the communication will be very good. Otherwise, everything will go in vain. So you should communicate with confidence. Now, the next point is respect. Whom you are talking or whom you are communicating, whoever is there, you need to respect that person also. You should not disrespect that person. If you want a good communication or if you want to have a good communication skill, you need to give respect to the person in front of you to whom you are speaking or to whom you are communicating. So that's why it's important, and this point is respect the person in front of you. I have told you in the last video of communication skill that there is a medium through which you will send or receive a message. So that medium should be very correct. You need to choose the medium correctly. So this is the point, and the point is you need to choose the medium wisely, because this medium is very important in communication skill. As for example, if you are sending someone a very serious message or regarding your salary, your payments, or very formal things, then you should not just text or you should not just call and say, just give me the salary. No, there is a proper medium. For these kind of serious things, you just mail. You need to use your email or mail. Because there is a serious matter, the medium should be very formal also. If you are just talking to someone, if you want to just if you want to call your friend, just come here or come to my birthday party or come meet you at my home for some work, you should not just send a mail. Just call him and just ask him to come. So there should be proper medium for proper communication. You need to choose that medium wisely, then the communication will be successful. Now, the next point, simplify the message or just stay on message. If you want to communicate with someone, you need to communicate with simple message. You should not give him the whole story, or you should not tell him or her the whole story. You should just give him the message or give her the message. Whatever you want to just provide or want to send. Just don't send the whole story. It's very boring and the communication will not be successful. People are committing these mistakes like he is or she is telling the whole story, but he forgets to send a real message. So that's happening, or that happens. So you should not just give the whole story. You just stick or you just stay on message, simplify it and send it. That's it. Now this one is related to the previous one. You need to be very concise and clear about your message. Whatever you are speaking with someone, you should be very concise, crisp and very clear. Your message should not be vague. You should not give or should not send a vague message. So be clear and concise. Now the next point is do not dominate other. When you are just discussing something with few people, 3-4 people, or discussing something, or you are discussing in group, you should not dominate anyone. You just give your points clearly, crisp, in simple message, and just talking with someone and just speaking with someone. That's it. You should not dominate anyone. If you just try to dominate someone, that person will be angry with you, or she or he may quit. So that's why you should not dominate anyone. Then the communication will be successful. Otherwise, the communication will not be successful. Now, this is very important. Often people are committing mistakes like this. If you are communicating with someone, you just start giving him or her your advices. Don't. Giving advice is very interesting, but taking advice to someone repeatedly again and again, this is a very boring thing. So don't do it. If you just be on the place of that receiver, if somebody will give you advice repeatedly again and again every day, you will not like it. So just avoid it. So these are the points about how to improve your communication skill. It's very important. Without communication skill, nobody will go further in his life or in her life. It's very important. So to have a better career, to have a better personality, to have a good and shining future, communication skill is must for everyone. So just implement these 10 tips in your life, in your communication with someone, or if you're communicating with someone, just remember these 10 tips and just practice these and just do inputs in your communication skill. It will definitely help you to improve, and you will be a great speaker, great communicator, and a very good and successful person in future. So this is the end of the video. Be confident and keep learning. I'll meet you again with a new content and new video. So keep watching, keep learning.